there's a rich girl called Abigail Johnson, and there's a hawker, and that's like a street seller, people that sell things on the street. And both of them meet on the road while he's selling. And kind of the big question I'm trying to find through these two characters is if the way kind of Lagos is set up now, the social structure of Lagos, if two people from those two different backgrounds can form any kind of meaningful connection, not necessarily romantic, but just any sort of connection. Because, I mean, in Lagos we say we don't have class, but then we still have this kind of, we have very huge social divides, and not quite class because you can move up quite easily, but then until you moved up, then the differences between, rich and poor are very kind of cemented, I think. Do they bridge the divide? Well, that's the question the book is asking. Are they, even when things seem to be sunny and bright, are they ever actually, do they actually know who each other, like the other person is? Are they actually ever real with each other? And I narrate the book in, I have two first-person narrators, so you hear the book from the girl's side and you hear the book from the boy's side. And a lot of the time you find out that they're misreading each other, as generally happens. And kind of why you're asking the question, are they misreading each other because he's a hawker and she's a rich girl, or are they just misreading each other because like, that's what human beings do? And I remember when I was about 15, I sent off some short stories I'd done to one agent. I picked one agent out of 300, and I got rejected, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the end. This is the end of the writing career. But 2 years down the line, I had 30 pages of Spider King's Daughter, and it wasn't going anywhere. The book was just not going anywhere. And so I just thought to myself, I'm going to send this to an agent, these 30 pages I have, and if they don't take it, I'm going to stop writing this book. And I prayed about it, and I was like, yeah, God, if they don't take this book, I'm not meant to be a writer, I'm going to do medicine. So I sent it off, and the thing is, agents, they don't reply your work for 6 weeks, 2 months. This was the summer holiday, so I gone off to do my summer holiday, my book is not going to happen. And then 6 weeks later, I got this email dear Chibundu, we read your 30 pages and we'd like you to send the rest of your book. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then I was like, oh, I don't have the rest of the book. And she gave me some feedback. And this lady called Rosie Apoye, she gave me some feedback, and she was like, at the moment, I like the writing, but the book is very slow. And I was like, yeah, that's true, the book is very slow. And so what I did was, I only had one narrator, so I added the second voice to kind of to pick up the pace. So something that hadn't happened for 30 pages in my first draft happened by page 3 with this new narrator, to make things happen faster.